interpretation of the law.
But I've taken time to read the 129-page speech he delivered at the said function. And after I did so, I felt sad for this country. And I felt sad, Chifa, because we have a vice president who is very insincere and deceitful. A vice president who is not willing to accept responsibility for his own economic mismanagement and the failings of his government. That 129-page speech is full of blatant falsehood and a litany of excuses that do not hold water. And if we start the substantive discussion, I will be pointing those issues to you. The lies, the blatant lies, the use of cooked figures and false statistical averages to create an impression that this government has done better, when the facts, the true facts, rather show that this country has had its economic deteriorating in the last 5 years. I've taken time to read the 129-page speech he delivered at the said function. And after I did so, I felt sad for this country. And I felt sad, Chifa, because we have a vice president who is very insincere and deceitful. A vice president who is not willing to accept responsibility for his own economic mismanagement and the failings of his government. That 129-page speech is full of blatant falsehood and a litany of excuses that do not hold water. And if we start the substantive discussion, I will be pointing those issues to you. The lies, the blatant lies, the use of cooked figures and false statistical averages to create an impression that this government has done better, when the facts, the true facts, rather show that this country has had its economic deteriorating in the last 5 years. I've taken time to read the 129-page speech he delivered at the said function. And after I did so, I felt sad for this country. And I felt sad, Chifa, because we have a vice president who is very insincere and deceitful. A vice president who is not willing to accept responsibility for his own economic mismanagement and the failings of his government. That 129-page speech is full of blatant falsehood and a litany of excuses that do not hold water. And if we start the substantive discussion, I will be pointing those issues to you. The lies, the blatant lies, the use of cooked figures and false statistical averages to create an impression that this government has done better, when the facts...
Look, fellow Ghanaians, look at this. Look at this. This road was done in Dansoman not long ago by a contractor. Look, just one way. See. 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 This contractor is like, why? No, so and you've gone to say you've done this road. Look. No, like, look. So this one, no. This contractor, if he has not been paid, he should not be paid. Hey, look at all this. Look, all here there was bitumen here. Look. Just look at it. All this was hard, up to the down, up to where you just saw the taxi pass. They were all tired. But now look at it. So that means that even there it's the same thing. No time. Madam Excellence, I beg you, this contractor should not be paid. Look, just look. It's not like there's no gutter. Look. Look. So the basically just dressing. So these are gadgets. Look, fellow Ghanaians, look at this.
My duty this afternoon is to introduce our guest speaker. But before I do that, this program is live on air, it's on radio, it's on social media, and we have 2 television stations covering it as well. 3 television stations. Metro TV is here, GH1, TV3, and I see Unia TV, Original FM. It is important that we make this point very clearly so that we send a signal to the NPP. The changing of the name of the University of Education Kumasi campus to Apentin, Apino, whatever, Ezu did not turn this institution into an NPP university. Choboy, forget about the colors. It can be red, white, and whatever. But this is a public institution. And we are not going to allow anybody to control the affairs of this university from the Flagstaff House. And so we are making this statement here and now to the attention of all public investors that the NDC is ready to face any institution that wants to malign and sideline the activities of the NDC. And if anybody there fight the leadership of NDC on any campus, they should be prepared that they are fighting the mother party, the National Democratic Congress. If they are ready to fight the NDC, let them go ahead. My duty this afternoon is to introduce our guest speaker. But before I do that, this program is live on air, it's on radio, it's on social media, and we have 2 television stations covering it as well. 3 television stations. Metro TV is here, GH1, TV3, and I see Unia TV, Original FM. It is important that we make this point very clearly so that we send a signal to the NPP. The changing of the name of the University of Education Kumasi campus to Apentin, Apino, whatever, Ezu did not forget about the colors. It can be red, white, and whatever. But this is a public institution. And we are not going to allow anybody to control the affairs of this university from the Flagstaff House. And so we are making this statement here and now to the attention of all public investors that the NDC is ready to face any institution that wants to malign and sideline the activities of the NDC. And if anybody there fight the leadership of NDC on any campus, they should be prepared that they are fighting the mother party, the National Democratic Congress. If they are ready,
explains, what was happening. So once
I've always said when somebody says that they have done something and they have to spend 1 hour explaining what they have done, then they have done nothing.
Well, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia's claims of $1 billion payment in annual excess capacity charges in energy paid by government are untrue. That's according to the Tamale North Member of Parliament, Al-Hassan Suhini. First, let's take a look at what the Vice President said yesterday.
Some years ago, we had been confronted by very dire circumstances. The joblessness of our youth, the years of doom so that adversely impacted on businesses and jobs, the disappointment of dealing with a collapsed national health insurance system and the inability to access health care, the bane of the cash and carry system, a nearly collapsed national system, the freeze on public sector employment, and an almost collapsed banking sector, and so on. The economy was on the verge of collapse, and a legacy of take-or-pay contracts saddled the economy with annual excess capacity charges of close to $1 billion a year. These were basically contracts to supply energy to Ghana way in excess of our requirements, but we were obligated to pay for the power whether we use it or not. We were confronted with a banking crisis, and not dealing decisively with it would have meant disaster for the economy.
Mr. Speaker, the underlisted independent producers have received payments for excess capacity charge for the period under review 2017 to 2020, totaling $937.5 million. The breakdown is as follows: AXA $347.2 million, Car Power $359.00 million, and Send Power $231.3 million.
June 17, 2021. Because of the figures that have been bandied around about excess capacity charges and how much we pay annually, I filed a question to the Finance Minister to settle the figure once and for all. And the Finance Minister, attending upon Parliament, gave us the figures. And clearly in the answer, the Minister, in answering the question, said, and I quote, "Mr. Speaker, these are very important issues of power for us as a country. Mr. Speaker, the underlisted independent power producers have received payments for excess capacity charge for the period under review, into brackets 2017 to 2020, totaling $937.5 million. So what this means is that in 4 years, we did not pay up to even $1 billion for what is termed as excess capacity charges for 4 years. So for the Vice President to claim repeatedly in that lecture that we paid $1 billion annually, which will translate into $4 billion in 4 years, is such a gargantuan lie.
Well, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's claims of $1 billion payment in
Company abidi chireko kopie mu ewo Millennium City enam so ede eye ensema hodo a efa oman ye ntebia nkasa ye economy no ye nsika 7 ne ma hodo etetesa no ode ho nsem ekoto dwa ewo ho na dwumadie no ekoso ewo Pentecost Convention Center ya ewo Millennium City na ho na ade hia wo ewo mpotamu ho no kaswa Millennium City wo ani abrese krodom ya wo se wo kan nyina ene MPP Tescom dwumadi a wo mudi wo ho no wo ahuse nipa bebre eni mpanifo bebre abefa saa kwan ne akwantempon a ewo ho no eso na saa akwantempon no atete apansamti o Vice President ono ankasa efa so no wo hu se eniema enkoyie ewo nti wo mosre no se animu ya edie wo ba behunu se de etuamu ankasa ewo ho nti akwan ne akwantempon ye wo ho a atete apansam no wo hwe na wonyema wo mo se de be ya ebetumi abofi se we no eya de a ema akobadie hu ayeden pa businesses na se adwadie ya ekoso wo ho no enkoyie kura na adehye no ede omunsem atudwa se
me de pa say Vice President oba na we hu se ne ekwan ne den etie no wogidie se so oba na so be hu se ne ekwan tia so kwa oba ye hu bebi na ekwan we ya bre wo papa ya bre wo kwan we hu se wo Africa so na wo besia ko region akoye case wo ha regional police station ye kaso ha nyina tisi ya nya region na regional police station no Millennium City Pentecost University honum Africa so de ko ho enye kwanketwa ekwan no nye kwa iso ya start to mi ogide pa se cars bebre ntumi nko se won kra 4x4 a ntumi mfa kwan we so enko ho eye mi de so be hu a okọ a obe bibi e wo hu amaye the kwan de we etie ya ye gata si bibi ewie oh aye gata si ewie bibi aka se je mu wa fele mbebu suma yeke na kwan be de mu yeke en na ka yo e play e pro han ye kwan ye nam su ye kwan ni o nto okọ ye okọ kan wa asem also tumi de ye kwan so ye den okọ kan ye kwan so asem man na mutumi ye kwan man ye fiti ha no mo kopi Millennium Junction kwan ye wo ko tan so e wo fa menya no kwa so bla ti krebe kwan ka krebe na ye kan ya ogu so wa so mo ye de but she the way tell mo fa hwe na ade na ga wo so mo ye no ma fili poto sa ka se da man na fe mo nsati bibi foforo awo kwan so ade se gu no megu so so ma ye nden o na ye hu de na ye blow out too much in so to ye save and no mba sin se wo ba ntam ko behu the way na kwan ne ti a mo nna mu a even motor riders na ade kra bo bi na mbo na ade be hye so mo ano tara mo
company abidi achire kokopie mu e wo Millennium City enam.
Hello, I hope so here. I machine gun preacher ni but your team nka mami hu so team nka I nyama ketekete bi koso and then so me video ni me clear me tutu nyama bebre I me reframe nyama anti na ma nyama isare ti mo fanche me na ye hwe de betumi aye ne enko anim ene mani mu nyemfe enso mo fanche me ye hwe I me basem besomo anya ho feso I enti mo mo de fanche me na yanko adwuma no so ne yehwe adwuma no be no ene masema me de baaye ketwa bi kete bi I serious so okay. All right, okay, is this what it is? All right, if I find okay, yanko enim okay, so it is what it is. Me say me light no and so eka ho light no so ka ho. I don't know what has happened, but this is just so sad for me today. One fan me ne hwe ekoya be faso a be ma ehinimo ayeyi. All right, okay, so it is what it is. I think my lighting is just gone bonkers, but metra sidin na mahwe senia ebeko afa. All right, so and then the topic ewo wrap up so hypocritical Kan Dapaah. Why am I saying that Kan Dapaah is hypocritical? I'm going to tell you a few things. Nama wrap it up. Nyama kakra bi about nyama Kevin kan yi bi no ye hia me no about Kan Dapaah no I meka no ho asem because it's very important mami. But before that no me chia madofo na masio momonio. Okay, so pacho baby a wo bia bomodi a chiro din na mami hunu baby a wo na membo din very 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 important. I membo din. Okay, membo din very 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 important. I membo din baby a wo bia. All right, so the ekoni pacho chodin na menchia wo na memo bia hu se utamechi bomechi dom. All right, so YouTube for Pamcho, Momo de Amunya let I YouTube for na say mo ya there. You're doing well. It's Momo de Amunya mu yanko enim tene wo say yakọ enim. All right. Let's see how things go today. I think say because of senior video na ye nintino. But your otemenka on the ground. But you say sound no you okay. But your mami why sound didn't hear me. The sound is very important to me. It's about to can ye dear and one hear me. And one hear me. The Mr. Momo Diana mo better mechi. I made that say, Mammy Chamada for na me money yo. All right, I said Kwesi Joseph Zanabu Ibrahim Walali Kamevo Saforo Bala Eric and so Walali. I say good evening. Evening Saforo. Pauline Bridget Apia enso ewo ha. Kofi Hayford ewo ha. Okay. Bala Eric said, I believe you too much, Saforo. Bala Eric, I also believe you. God bless you. Nyankopon Shirao. Ewo ejuma pa. Also, oh yes, what time mechi. Joe Champion. As for the agenda, the people everywhere except John Mahama is a hypocrite. All right. Bala Eric said, God bless you. And then anytime. All right. So, Agide, how are you? Thank God for your great work. The whole truth will be unveiled one day. Thanks. All right. So, Mahamadou Abdullah, Abdulamba. Okay. So, good evening, Sephoro. We thank God for seeing the truth is now coming to the doors of Ghana. Two wrong can never make a right. Okay, so Patricia Addy, hi there, greet you. All right, Patricia Addy, beton catcher pa. All right, Paul Togo, also ewa Frida Paul, Pacho ohun to saying, I was here. Okay, so Monkaila, also ewa around, and Frida Paul say, hearing you loud and clear. Yes. Osmanu Montari. Monica Kofi. And so ewa ha. Tina Fortia. Me who the say about around. And Ametepe. I know you are there. Hiding behind the scenes. Nakupo Unshroud. Agra Gaba. Oh, sweetheart. But you're at the same. I hope so. Oh, yeah. Good. Agra Gaba. Good. I will say one day me who. Yeah, I said me who. Aisha Ahmed, good job, Saforo. Thank you. Agragaba, a love. Agragaba, God bless you so much. I mean, sure. Also, you who the chairman. Also, you who the chairman. All right, so Pauline Bridget appear, and so also sound is good, but today picture is not too nice. All right, Zinabu Ibrahim, keep it up. Papa Mikel, where is Papa Mikel? I said, my friend, no. Me bisa na say me hu na che Aisha Ahmed the pound for pound Samed Yusuf ewa ha Eben AJ entry ono so no Anyatay sorry it's Anyatay brother Anyatay. All right, so next is Aguji Johnson Amwakon Leisu Yusuf. I'm watching you live from Amasaman. Hey, me area, I don't know. Leisu, Yusuf, I hope you're doing good. Amasaman. Good. Yeah, link it up. Osmanu Hamid, keep it up. I'll say, Samed Yusuf. All right. Akuji Johnson, Osasaforo, you are good. Okay. Is Kevin your brother? Yes. So you are good. All right, so today I'm having a problem with my pictures, and I hope it's not going to affect everything. Philip Quarantine, Monkaila Salifu, Osman Hamed, Daniel Abe. I said, bro, you do all. Our president now over Ghana down. Cement is 60. Still, the man batting in plane. All right. So Elliot Kalai, Aisha to Salifu. Okay, that's what her Philip Quarantine. All right. So this is very, very good. Nakupo Inshiramo, Pauline Bridget appear. My favorite. I hope so. You're okay. All right. So let me go to YouTube and see people are there. Manuel Kanya, bro, welcome back. Thank you very much. All right, welcome very, very, very much. And Jay Bruce, that's a big man. Thank you very much, Jay Bruce. Jay Bruce, me who do you na Honorable Safaro still continue to educate the globe, not the precious Ghanaians. All right, thank you very much. Eko enim, igusa ye kona ye hwede Onyankopon ebe yama Ghana for. Me pacho very simple. Me pacho team yo ha na me mau a short break.
Ya wa ko mi obi nsu wo wa oba ko fort na so enye ya renka na ko we kesie ya kwa me kuma ba ya woko papa je ba ya woko ya papa je ku fo ba ya woko ya papa dramani ba ya woko ya papa tame ba ya woko na na so so le bresu
Obeko
ya wa ko mi obi nsu wo wa oba ko fort na so enye ya renka na ko we kesie ya kwa me kuma ba ya woko papa je ba ya woko ya papa je ku fo ba ya woko ya papa dramani ba ya woko ya papa tame ba ya woko na na so so le bresu
Obeko
ya wa ko mi obi
Medafo a wutia me. Say Ghana haya me no tie. Nipa bebre gitum se nema bebre enkoyie. 2020 abato ye ni Ghana ha. Amo obi oso yo odifo ameka nkyere se. Yankopon se amamuo a nanado ede ba no. Enya sam ketwa. Wo hye nkomo aka kyere ye se. Onyankopon yi kyere no. Se amampani dada John Dramani Mahama. O cheche niema na niema na wo cheche no wo hwe no obi agi ade no bia na onyinya nanim obi agi bia na onyinya nanim odofo asemu a edifo e ba ka beka hye Ghana ha ni o etu okobie so no ahwade kodi a John Dramani Mahama e cheche na obi a anyinya nanim na okohwe no sabi mpraduasa na eye feces toilet eti John Dramani Mahama ore de toilet and wo cheche na do de ohwa ya no na ocheche apples ocha apples Ghana man apple na do ocheche ana sese anope wadi wudi ye o ye nyina ate o mai mu enti apple a ye die no wo ani tua mensuma ni tua eho hia medafo a wutia me sese Ghana haya me no tie nipa bebre gitum se ne ma bebre enkoyie 2020 abato ye ni Ghana ha amo obi oso yo odifo ameka nkyere se Yankopon se amamuo a nanado ede ba no enya sam ketwa wo hye nkomo aka kyere ye se Onyankopon yi kyere no se amampani dada John Dramani Mahama o cheche niema na niema na wo cheche no wo hye no obi agi ade no bia na onyinya nanim obi agi bia na onyinya nanim odofo asemu a edifo e ba ka beka hye Ghana ha ni o etu okobie so no ahwade kodi a John Dramani Mahama e cheche na obi a anyinya nanim na okohwe no sabi mpraduasa na eye feces toilet eti John Dramani Mahama ore de toilet and wo cheche na do de ohwe ya no na ocheche apples ocha apples Ghana man apple na do ocheche ana sese anope wadi wudi ye o ye nyina ate o mai mu
madam wo ye den
mi ya uma gara
okay
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 The paraphrase I'll leave you with is, you can do all the lies and propaganda with the economy you like. The reality of the people's lives will expose you. The paraphrase I'll leave you with is, you can do all the lies and propaganda with the economy you like. The reality of the people's lives will expose you.
All right. But I say when you America crana also obeshare me. Wrap up in your way. Your main platform no. Loud Silence TV. Loud Silence TV. No a TV bia Ghana nyina number 1. So upo, so umpo number 1 TV. Kevin Taylor TV. No Kufado. Oshe. Osha na Dr. Janin Cheng. Dr. Janin Cheng. Because one shot the heart attack ebeba into Dr. Janin Cheng and send our hair. So that is also costing Ghanaians some money to have a standby doctor while Ekufado is watching. Loud Silence TV. All right, so when we inquire him, me church munyina kopo nshira munyina bacho underground na kopo nshira mu Kevin Taylor underground ne ghost team ene meso medie na kopo nshira mu na kopo nshira mu pa na onyambo kase wodwo pa mogye ho me dem yosomafo ene asoma me ene se me meka nokure enkyere mu ntino meka nokure akyere mu me bacho ade bakwa ene me beja yenuanom ene obibia ne se mayembo modie e obibia ye bie na nokure ka embra abraboni mu because that is very important say e was say saje no ebem ene me nche bebre because akakara kobo 8 but me pese me ni udi nkomo emudo nkomo muti se na be ya wankasa obeti ase be bia wanyina efiba no obeti ase eno beka common sense se ne say you ka common sense na fe wankasa wote issue na say but obi bia ohwe me bia free Ghana Loud Silence TV so biaram chiao me chiao pa na me say nakoponya omboa nye menga me nganye ojugba efe na yo membla nya omanye agbene hu me nganye ojugba nya wote ashi ni okwa ni bi ni oba fe ni eba wa ga shi gamanye na no. All right, yakwa enim. All right, and then me any super review. I'll just brief a few things about Kan Dapaah's issue. I think I had something from here last week there about, and I spoke about Kan Dapaah issues, and me who say Kan Dapaah you be a me cannot titi brim, it can titi brim, titi brim. Mekaniti brim omunim say owono na dwen owono ankasa na dwen e wo de bibia oyemu enti no me mfa de say it seems say kan nonko owo e fe de say integrity kakra e wo ho because yebisa yenim abe wo mu e na enim so na Kan Dapaah na kote but wo say Bible can say be or see say ihwie oil egu area papem okay a funny trim a funny hasa and a brown from sa and a good abortion na abodwe say make kan nyina and say the teacher say who leader na wo no onso jamia misro baby Jennifer. And this is what Ghanaians lack. They don't have integrity. They are afraid of womu say, yebeka say, intino, obetina ho, emum, no otina ho na jama yaka say, okay, we die, do so, bedi adie. Aha. You can show integrity everywhere you are working. Any place you work, with my show integrity. I was our baby crowd. And yes, say Yamao, national security operative, entino, and no, wono, ube yusu opposition, at the debone, as a sumase. Like I said to you, Kan Dapaah had some kind of integrity. I don't know how far the integrity could go, but on Obeshare Akufo-Addo Asi, we all know say Akufo-Addo Asi no. I don't know me say anybody that works with Akufo-Addo is two things. Your integrity will be shattered, your personality, your person is going to be shattered. And this is what people don't understand. Opa, mabumfu. Me say, Akufo-Addo has nothing he can say about integrity. Only biara. Akufo-Addo. Into the hobona, ne kwasi asem, ne Jimmy sem no, and no, and a ben lead you, ama wako pie bebia, and was a pie. And no na Jaya Kan Dapaah no. Sorry, me yanya kuru kakra. Na kabisa ho se. Eti bisa ho se. Se say no. What is the very, very main cause of the reason why say Kan Dapaah about public space can't your kind? Number one, Majority say Kan Dapaah is ready to resign from the position at which he is. I think say he is ready. Now we see a video no kurano. Almost a video no kurano or see all catcher judges no kurano. On to ponka. Now what Kan Dapaah is saying is true because Yemubi, you see how furious we can get. Okay? You see how furious some of us can get when we sit here. Why? It's because justice is not coming down from up to down to the poor. So if you are a poor person in Ghana, you don't have justice. And in this case, Akufo-Addo, I'm not justice system. Why am I saying this? Every court case, even including Japan, they still control the judiciary to the extent say judge want to be catching an ex-police IGP say the case where the Osro and Yadia obetumi dealing with this case. Yes, it will be so say Kan Dapaah a debate that Kan Dapaah bar out and a matter after Kan Dapaah some of the a bit more by comments be. Some of them have come to make comments. Okay? Now, comment, everybody. Okay? Kevin Taylor made comments on this issue. And Kevin Taylor went wild on this case because he explained further, say case in court when the state is interested in the case and national security and investigations. Na attorney general and the record. So they judge this case based on the evidence national security brings. National security order bano. Now order bama offense saying attorney general shall come court. No more did that no so no more. Eti Kevin Taylor episode chair say Kan Dapaah a hypocrite, and I think and I know he is also a hypocrite because Mr. Between say a hypocrite because for a long time. Ebane say na afei na uba be catch Ghana for say and I will uba be ye a kind of press conference to tell Ghanaians and the world say it is not nice that some judges are biased. Please, bias wokano. You could have mentioned names. Yes. Who is biased? What are the cases that you think that it has gone on the part of the government that will bring, chaos? In fact, it is true. It could bring chaos because Sanyamano and a Ghana and a Nipa and a Timemufu ebufu. If the Kevin Taylor assemble all cano is so true to the extent that onunim the procedure. We don't know, but that is a laid down procedure. And also kaka say about the say and I was so west wogon. Yelly white people buy a car say we national security a fair say minister. Everything security in Ghana is under you. So about the say and the white people buy Ayawaso West Wogon issue by Kan Dapaah, what did you do about it? Kevin Taylor, I said, what can you? What did you do about the Ayawaso West Wogon issue? What was the result? Were they able to follow the white paper that was issued? Did the president follow? No, he did not. In fact, they went further to even worsen situations in the 2024 election. Because you know what? Kan Dapaah is working for the president. And the president is the one in charge of the election. It is so you do be court national security. Ako ye bibi wana say ye be fa panyi bi, you know, ako ye djuma bia. Mesrew Kan Dapaah and e na say. Kan Dapaah so and the fa boys a obi ko din kwasi asem. And na me no ka say minua ba bema. Ah? National security for atiche etuo ama young men who don't know how to even handle guns, that were not trained properly, who are not fully employed national security, employees. But they are holding pistols in town. So maybe so highly issues are about on armed robbers now. About the saying, why is it that armed robbers have dominated? One is because we find national security as operatives who are robbing, who are stealing, even people from the Flagstaff House who have been caught several times, with national security IDs and security guards at the Flagstaff House who were caught robbing. Where did all this issue go? Kan Dapaah, you know about it. Kan Dapaah, Kevin Taylor went on to say, Ebra MPP, we are who ba power no, data forces so say, invisible forces so, and invisible forces, right? Invisible forces, che boys, edi free, how do you call it? Court. When they were in court, the judges ran away, security service ran away. And I know in every court, there are policemen who are armed. So what happened to those policemen? Why did they not take action in their duty? I'm asking. Why? Assembly question. The Kevin Taylor can say he does not know the reason why. Now is the time. Why? Because who say no, the people are angry because now the people know say the police is not fair. National security is not fair. Now Parliament could also not do their job right. Now, of all, the last place that we resort to when there are issues are the court, the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court is also crooked and doing things that are wrong. So, say ni baswa, me I'll be angry because if I need justice and I can't get justice, I will resort to justice any way that I need because every person deserves to have justice. Every man, every woman deserves to have justice. And where is the case? Where are we going? And what is actually happening? Into the question, Kan Dapaah is believed to be just doing some hundious job just to make it feel as if say, oh yeah, good or dream man ho. But there were so many things that happened that he did not react. If he had integrity, he would have reacted properly. But he's still working for the president. So I'm asking, what is Kan Dapaah saying? Kan Dapaah, Oside. All right. So Yebisa, Kakawuye, what was the results after another white paper issued? What did the president do? I'm asking a question. And kwasiasam, and ye muasam, and ye ejimisam, say, Sabi, or may womb, and kwasiasam ni and some kasia, sia. Police can work, national security can work, BNI can work, Shred can work. Yet they say, let's find a team to sit down to find out the issue and what happened. And then they don't have the power to bring people to book, but they leave it in the hands of the president. So the president can do whatever he wishes to do, whether to listen or not to listen. eti ɔman bɛn mu ɛne yɛte nkwasiafoɔ mesi a police wɔ hɔ. Why are the police not working? We don't need any team to be brought to sit down and have the power as judges and sit down and decide mild nonsense when people have died. Maybe say eti wo a woti wo no maybe say anyabia wo, are you safe? Are you safe? A question. Let me say, are you safe? If not, look at yourself, look around you. When anything happens and you could have been around, what would you have done if issues of that kind, knowing that Sanyama way, justice, what will you do? Now, Kan Dapaah is, trying his possible best to find a way to be able to corrupt again the mind of the people, to be able to try and see if they can get some justice for the people. Naji Obeso know that if things are taken to court, and Nim Yabua was there, and Nim Yabua himself was there. I'm going to play the video again so that you yourself you can see where we are going as a people. All right, we're going as a people.
If accusing the judiciary and would not have the confidence that they need, if the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor all the time, people will start accusing the judiciary and will not have the confidence that they need. If the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor all the time, people will start accusing the judiciary and will not have the confidence that they need. If the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor all the time, people will start accusing the judiciary and will not have the confidence that they need. If the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor all the time, people will start accusing the judiciary and will not have the confidence that they need. If the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor.
So, or see, if the interpretation of the law is so much on our side, it will make people what? No, yes, but when did he realize that? And the interpretation in the first place must not go for anybody, but it must be neutral. So, in other words, Kan Dapaah is accusing the judges of being biased indirectly. So they say, then or just say, yeah, mama mienu nko mo ho na mama miensa mbra na 3-0 no de ano den mama kakra enko wo mo ho mama mienu na momfa miensa. And Kan Dapaah, as a matter of fact, Bakacho say, minim de eka no a as at now, afei from 2016 2017, afei na Kan Dapaah woba out abekasa adewe. It's why in a suma Kan Dapaah, who sent Kan Dapaah? Na hwenya me yawo. Mo sorry a, mo say Japan kwasi ampanyi no be say na me ndi atem kwasi ampanyi jimifo no obi ka sema eye very necessary Japan say ye reshuffle no you free ho it does it tell you say Japan is an honorable man. Let's not even go to where somebody will say Japan or Kanokre Kanokre. But come on, I'm being real with you. What here be and I will bet him later. I'll be catch him say, Japan, a truthful man. I'm telling you, they're sorry to tell you, say, Sebi, watch me. Yes, Japan ought to be kind of that no je wu or ye lying monster nangasa or ye the source of lying if you no can Japan. Which I say, and sa kwasi ampanyi we abetra se ebekache Ghana for say e de ben yeyi Kan Dapaah emfiri ho never why emesha ho because o kanokure. Oh yes, because who can Japan with a court case in Ghana, the judges will be on your side. So you are going to fight against Kan Dapaah and stand beside judiciary. Abua mesrel ya brabruchi na behwe say aha kwasha sembisa wo ha. Wodo court, wodo case every Ghana e de ba US no. Mesrel net wo sen. Mesrel net wo sen. E asem na bibisa o na ete wo sen net wo sen would you court case ebe sue Kevin Taylor ewo first US ano net wo sen wasam ni poyendi o because you say enkwasiasem. And people don't want to tell the truth. Me obi on kind of them put me memu. I don't care. Truth is truth. Nukre is always nukre is one. You can never add a dot. It disguises the truth. We cannot disguise the truth because the truth stands for itself. Since when? 2020 election petition. It happened. Kan Dapaah, you never came out. Ayawaso West were gone. It happened. You never came out. Kakawuo ebaye enipa Musa ko kumye as a national security minister enipa am ko kumye ni nyina echi and yesisi nyina. You never came out. So what are you afraid of? What are you thinking? What is your issue here? What part are you playing at this moment? Are you trying to mess with Ghanaian minds? Or what are you doing? Now, it shouldn't be you to come and tell the judges, women nimsa akroma, and you Kan Dapaah and our catcher will say they need to, let some of the cases go on behalf of other parties. Mumenche na omusu nyabi. So mube ele saying, yemfa de mu odunu, yemfa, na yemfa de mu ha no, yemfa ma omu. Because Kan Dapaah, you should come and tell the president, say, the e-levy that is being brought out, Ghanaians don't like it. Kan Dapaah, you can also chip in. These are the things that you need to come out with. You know that Ghanaians don't want it. So let's listen.
All the time, people will start accusing the judiciary and will not have the
people will start accusing the judiciary and they will not have the confidence. The people are already doing it. You see, whoa, this man, I don't know. The people will start It has already begun. The world knows that the judiciary now in Ghana is fake, except a few. People are accusing the judges already. And you know, if all these things, you know, the interpretation of the law, maybe interpretation of the law, so they can interpret the law however way they want to interpret it. We don't have justices anymore that we can believe in. So this at all should not have even come to the public domain, even if you didn't mean harm. This should have come to the public domain. And so it is true. I don't know. Say bibi pese si, and I pese uji uyusu wenim na urinya fevebi and it's a problem bia. I don't know. But I'm telling you, Kan Dapaah, we are saying this to an effect. We know that you as a national security minister, Krado, Mr. When you're serious, you yourself, you are not smart, you need help.
Confidence that they need. If the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor all the time, people.
I said, if the interpretation of the law is so much on our side, it will cause people to not have, you know, whatever. The question is saying, why now? Why now? And this is where Kevin Taylor is saying this man is a hypocrite. Because we dear and Becca say what to say, be better to be a C. Because the people don't have, you know, confidence in the judiciary anymore. Come and say that, and we believe you. But as to say, the way they judge is from their integrity. They don't respect the Constitution. Because if they did, they would stand for the Constitution. They don't. Kan Dapaah, they wouldn't know because this is very sad that it has to go to this extent. And then Jimmy Phoebe eti baby the noom to say or say young Papa Kan Dapaah for even saying what he said. And you know, Muamudi Kenja point here, Musi or Museviano, one Jimmy Papa, every one of you, me ye Edwa na me your train. You are all stupid because you follow people blindly. That politics where I have to fall for you lie and then you just say, and it doesn't even seem natural anymore. Bibia 7-0. Enemy boy, boy Juma 7-0. 9-0. One cry. Me hwɛ ni ye. Ebi a wiase de kɔ no. Ayɛ den. Mepacho me bremo a very short break. A futu kakra.
It's one big mistake I made in my life to forsake my own children. I hope to God they are forgiving me, you know. So me jam me kwada. Me bear, I didn't get it easy. When the 4 months and those children came, now I was chasing a demon. I was going after a demon. Now who was destroying my children. And then I'm yare some kadami FM.
What was here? And then I'm here, I really am sorry. I pray that no man goes that way, forsaking your own children and going after some demon of a woman. Mr. Ramu, learn from my experience. Don't do it. You will regret. Big mistake I made in my life to forsake my own children. I hope to God they are forgiving me. You know, so me jam me kwada me bear. I didn't get it easy. When the farmers and those children came, now I was chasing a demon. I was going after a demon. Now who was destroying my children. And then I'm yare some kadami na FM. Put my here. And then I'm yare me kadami na FM. I really am sorry. I pray that no man goes that way, forsaking your own children and going after some demon of a woman. Mr. Ramu, learn from my experience. Don't do it. You will regret.
All right. That was an advice from the late Samajete Fio. All right. Now, let me touch on this tomorrow and link it up to the making Kitway and Karakatway. So I'll say, Onipa, Utiwiase. Now we are there. This is what happens. This is an advice that will go a long way. And I'm not going to judge Samajete Fio because advice, no, say really, truly say he regretted the and yet, na pa, na ye. Because sometimes, yana dine, oh, we are say to the extent say, Sebe, mpanyinfo yehwe mo wo betwiti yen anyhow anyway mo mwaye munye hwe na fe muti oman mu na mu yu omo ye oman no de mo makoma so pe mo de makoma so pe. And this is what we are seeing now in politics. Sa Kwame Nkrumah nkrofo no Kwame Nkrumah chifo nkrofo no ku fado money masa they atwe no nye etire no enye etire no enye hwe ameka se michiro UP maybe atwam UP okay UP MPP4 in the past their name womutumi fa woma e de wo ba ya se wona se amane wu fa woma bonitirim because they are supporting CPP. Because they are supporting or they are sympathizers of CPP. My mother was a CPP as well. One of these days, maybe I'll do a little brief interview with my mother. One day. Now, you see the history behind this little thing. Okay? You see, senior, my mother, Umujani fi Kumase at the bank. My mother was 8 years. Because they sympathized with CPP. And this is exactly what is happening. These MPP people that were formerly UP, and yema womu ye wagana no. Na ebia womu su no mo ban no enu no mu kure mu sisi ya. Na wona na Akufo-Addo, as stupid and as useless as you are, what we be catch a Ghana for say all die be die. So where we need elections now, all die be die. Utim betina se catch a Ghana for say etiwa ye tire bibi kakra e wo ho etutu asem Akufo-Addo etutu asem from beginning ebesi ne. It's the same thing they are doing now. Etu mu asebi mu titi wa mu say mu de mu ye MPP na mu pe MPP Munimwa yankachem MPP for ni adjim pebia magana. It's them. Loot and share. Me bisa second question that Abasawa Bruni issue. I would not. You know why? Because if you are a president, now on your siampenia, look, ubedi president, hide your other side of your life, no, hide it, and focus on the job that has been given to you. Mema biya pema, yes. Mema bebre owa, or bad in home shana, obedi. Ebirusu bejai only. But Mr. say, you are sitting over there and asking questions. Say, Sewa Bruni is a liar. People are fighting her because they think she's a liar. I'm asking you one question. Is Sewa Bruni an emissary? Is Sewa Bruni a chief of staff? Is Sewa Bruni a minister? Is Sewa Bruni an air hostess in the presidential jet? Oh, madam, it's a question. I'm asking simple questions. Once the president had that girl, that lady in that jet, it was wrong in the first place. Don't ask any other questions. That is the way a correct person would think. So we're too many not presidential jet more, and yet on one presidential jet, on a duty, on a role, going on behalf of Ghanaians. Wafa abaywa atna wo private jet mu. Yaka was on in your hair. On in your hair saying, so na bibia. Yefa tunte. My question is say, why is that girl in the, what's that girl doing in that plane? What? What grounds? Ejuma Bain. Didn't know yeah. Why? And what purpose? That is the questions you should be asking. As to say, we didn't know, we leaking no, we teaching more, we nothing at more, and only a secondary matter. The president breached his own security by bringing a woman that you don't know where she will take you, or you don't know her loyalty. This is my point. Now, unim, dear time. Mamika Sebicho. Kan Dapaah, to be catching Ghana for say, is a matter of a security issue to tell where the president is and how much money he is spending on his trips. Yet, you are too weak to oversee the president bringing another woman who does not have anything to do with Ghana. It's a question. Na mutuwa na mudwene. Me be question back up. Me say wa broni say your father say or a bad girl. What could be a jai or a bad girl? Joe Mate. But don't good men like bad girls? Don't good women like bad boys? Mr. President needed to be impeached the very moment those pictures came out. See a woman in the jet that had nothing to do with what they were going to do, or is not. Kan Dapaah, when you at her, one by address it as a national security minister, one by address it. Then you can unleash national security personnel to go and chase a woman to take her phones. Jimmy, wo uko jina TV swa, ya record wa, wo tani no. Wuna who say ya record. Did you not know that you were being recorded? Eh? Tell yourself. You couldn't even see the girl's face. And you didn't know that she was hiding her identity. And therefore, you needed to understand that she was recording you. Although, and then took a seer, after we pass your training, eto kese ene enufu kese afa ukwase atre ni muti no ya record ukra uhu say na how can you chat with somebody who you are doing FaceTime with? You can't see the person, but the person is seeing you. You couldn't fucking ask a question. You say you're national security operative. Oh, boredom. Ninya kaubi. And a president, you know, we good when he was here. Yes, he say, the Hunyamania Natal Canadian authorities, accredited Yamuno. Ye kasa, Muslim Mayan kasa, ye anima dia sao, and so I didn't know a yajuma. I didn't know a yajuma. Mrs. Sawabroni, no, yet dang, I was our playing him. Number 2, you see, now they threw that young man in Worcester, they threw him over Sawabroni. Gurani Mase, wako we are bayire, wako we are bayire, wako yese, ni a good mase, na hopes and doyamo, woman yan in the movie, no more press conferences, no more kansam, me bow. When it is not true, nobody follows it. But when it's true, people try to justify the situation. And this is what to tell you there's something fishy going on. Yes, you could tell me, Sawabroni, and say, baby, oka, and so, who said a bibuka, then so, ebo, and so, and thought was so. And thought was so. I'm telling you, if Akufo-Addo had done nothing with that woman, I am telling you, Akufo-Addo will come out. He will send his foolish KOD. Sahani boys now. What Jimmy Omusi say no? They will come out and come and defend the president. Why have they not come out yet? I need to bomba out yet. And issue official statement declining or denying the allegations of Sawabroni. Why? Why are they using bogus, stupid, hungry, foolish people, big-headed monsters to come and defend this? It's about the president. The people must know. What is our president doing? Kan Dapaah knows how to hide Akufo-Addo's nonsense, but he doesn't know how to protect the president from harm. What's your man? You will say you are security gurus. Munim she. Musa we are security gurus. Munim who brofwa kesiye en akabo. Brofwa kesiye en akabo. You don't know anything. President. Chief of Staff. Eti mu. Chief of Staff. Eti say play mu bi. Before eti play mu. Na wa langa jua esu team. Yeah, wiser. And come man for play and now uchia man odiwochi by 4 hours. Ubedi che 4 hours pe ubeta freebie mani faka nonko mano escort la cruiser escort people road glasses dark glasses near for the beshiawo adwumfi adwumbɔninti adwumfi adwumbɔne minja wo mane nko wuti wo nyina no twa wo bedinti no wanima ekusu wadwene mu nyina aya prekese etino utina ka ne mu a obeche tramnche ne yenko yekwa ne yenko e de beye. Are you people kidding me? That is when you should have blamed the president. That is when national security must resign. That Kan Dapaah must resign. What I say? The car, also umayenka. asiafo, usu a security papa, you should have your best man. Who is a security advisor? You should have one best man that will tell you the truth of everything that is going on. You, Kan Dapaah, you yourself, you must go to the airport. Make sure you know who is going on the plane and who is getting down. You should close the door of the president's jet. You should be the one to close that door. Stand there, have them close that door, sealed. You have to see it yourself. If you really care about the president, his safety. You see, don't say it. Jaka mwane kwasasem munim kwa you first we are elections. Munim we are their masterminders. You know how to rob election. The Kan Dapaah uti play mu. Now I don't blame them. The Chief Justice, the Belgian Chief Justice, the Chief of Staff knows the indiscipline of the president. That is why she minded her own business. She should have asked, who is this? What is the checklist? Who is going? Who is this? Mr. President, who is this person? Ask the president. Because Eba, Munyana Manibeguase, who chief of staff, why were Nimse Obotan? Eba, no Tamsika, now Kochia, because a guho, Munda Mudi is kind of guho, and a moody anyhow. Ntebape, Makochia, Ebape, Makochia. Oh. Na jana medwene nyema bi ho a mentiase. Adwasafo was a person bia na always oko parliament. She was always in parliament. BBSC is the reason why Adwasafo is not going to parliament. But you foolish people are pointing hands at Adwasafo, not knowing what Adwasafo is going through. What has happened to her? There's something that has happened. Something has changed. Because I'm maybe, you see, Japan can say, a kufado or qua na onosoba, we so baswa, na we so called. Na Ojidi say, Ken Japan, ne mother on the other side, Baku Yeneba. I stand to be corrected. I heard that. Eti, why is Adwasafo? Why did Adwasafo quit this job? Mujimino, ebeyensem bebrekwa. Ebeyensem bebrekwa. Say yao, munu si de ya claiming issues. Munu si de ya rubble on issues to resolve issues. You don't know how. Nkwasiafo mutiho and I'm the fast. I sex trade. Mude the data kufoto ye muda dani foka 28 and I'm wobre mawom. Why do the president need a bed in a damn plane? Ye war steroids na now I say ukotino nitine pie awuro kakra enti wo say bibi, you want to do something, just do it. Just do something. You don't care what is going to happen. Do it. It's very sad. It's very sad. So, Yeah, Semo. It's one of those things. Ni bolo bolo no. Yeah, Juma. Or pebibi di ashe. Ya one steroids na. Na or pebibi di ura. I mean, tell Kufado. So ubol ya war steroids no. Na ubolo no. Sorry, there pebibi ya. The engine of the plane no. Baby, I check it one. But I chim if I go to Humberto. Ate. Chi. Na fatu water tank in the moon. And never bow. And that's why people must ask questions. As security analysts, people who have common sense, ask questions. Ask questions. Muye security agency, you need to watch and be there for the president. Big time. You need to know how the president is breathing, not Jenny, what he's thinking. And so it's the point. And yes, no. He say, am I no? And where basa? He say cement. About 60 Ghana. Mr. Moi say mudo MPP no. One can tell me. 2016 that cement ahin. 28 cities cement. 28 cities. He say ahin 60 cities. How many years has Akufo-Addo been in power? You say, catch me. How many years? Petru, Ekosei. Ekasa. You say don't talk because you think you love the party. Now undo mine. Walk was sia. Unyo man ho. What Jimmy? What Jenny Nyajuma? What process keta? Ede funu atoso. Efunu. Ede chiefunu. What pro kan. Se keta ede funu to so what? Abuwa. Sina dwi o man ho. Ne ja party 7 no. Jimmy for who your bad say ukunu di your baby chi abontin a ukunu bebo pem na opo bi kura kunu Jimmy for ukunu de obi ma oni maame ena gu ne bema mu nsuo o de sohye ena gu bema no mu nsuo sa aboa obeje bi di a o so wonti bi da eno de obeka wasem obekotokwa obeye de obeye. You can't defend your own country. You take stupid issues as priority and foolish issues as what you want to eat. What Jim Papa? And people who don't think straight are the very people you don't even know how to handle your own self. Obi kanokura, usi wuntie no kura no. Kevin be kanokura, utan no nti obo abanechi. What Jimmy tina say? Let's see the facts of the thing and think for yourself. Sometimes you don't even need to say anything. Take it to thinking. Emma omutai sa no, aduane kura munim nua. Aduane omunim nua. Na woni aduane nua na your baba pa, ubejimi sei. Moye mo I don't know. Snitches. Moye mo snitches. Mo snitch en kwata asem de jimisem na bata bakoma ho mpanyifu asabe. Mo asiefu dwene ne mutrimu proba. Kwasi asem de jimisem na akabakoma. Yo, me mpa obi a loyal. I like loyal people who understand what loyalty is about. Though my loyal person, my friend is doing the wrong thing, I need to tell him about it. Men trase na me ya ho say hwemfa ho wo de besi BNC. It's none of your fucking business. Enter man no agimi no ebegimi saa so mo amotete ho no mo na mbebre me man passport so a make me tra London. Excuse me, London de menko London kwasiafo bi egu ho no yasafo egu kakra bi o yasafo egu London no kakra bi kana fo na egu ho no kakra bi bebre na aka ne nyina agimi fo nko a wo mu free akurase nya visa ye emo jopa visa ba o so de wadi nipa odi ewiase abro pa o esi kurase ni utina kurase cha wo se ampro a ubejimi fo Enti tu ni wafa. Nes ono an se apro. Ono so a wagimi. Enti we ye de bobra. I don't care o. Me so wani mo. Na me so do be ka kire me o. Wo cry me time. Na kasa na me nkenti na me pese me fiu ti no. Bibi wo ha me mbie ma no kwa da maka. The country is suffering. In payphobity ho, o me hu se o man no struggle. O se wo de won tiase. When you friend tia, we are tribalist nti, we are bigot no. Enti no, wo de hu bibia e koso se enye. Because you believe in short men. You believe in that short man that has short thinking and memory. Shenim Guasia, Kogu Nuhu, Ewo, a CNN. Also, BBC today. Na, Kan Dapaah Tinase, Kan Dapaah, no what Tinase. Na, we book plane, Edama, ye president. Na, ye Chiasika Pudu, at was a uncle. No go transit 5 minutes. Na, okay, uncle years a man. Now, Kan Dapaah, what you want? What me a briefly, o president, you know what's going on. People, what can on mine say? What can on mine say? Kwasia Jimmy for Baumia, or to what Jimmy or was it is a cotre that babon diaso. The car, most of my anchor. Look at the country. Look how bad it is. And the Kolokoshe, Yama Buo, Ukoto Adienne, Ochina, Asa Rising, Koto Adienne, Ochina, Asa Rising. Is that what you say is good? Is that what you say is good? Me see, the obedie biado betra, Ekufado, a bra 2016 babano. On my edifo market 4 to 2 munyemem. Ukolokoto gari, Olonka, near raising Gary Olonka, ebia 10 cities, no be raising 60 cities. Ukoko dua, or say, I Ekufado, Ukolokotuma, Ekufado. Na untumi to so akọ bia to nyemem ko ba bia dia to nyemem. They didn't care. They want to do something for Akufo-Addo. When Akufo-Addo surprisingly won the election, then they came out, they reduced everything. And then she diako jo dia ye no and no twa no. On one wa hanging ho Akufo-Addo, on one wa hanging ho so political career. And he would never be happy in Ghana anymore. But maybe 4 lines, 2-3 calls per. Then go him. We used to check him and tell him, boss back up. Boss back up. Ciao. Let me show. Bobby Diana Minda Susumbia Bamso. Aye, Bobby didn't say, Susumbia Bamso say, Kevin, easy. Shit. And Ghana nebeko oponi. Nebeko Ghana poni. Hey, Ghana. Nebeko Ghana poni. Ghana. Ho, yakaha. Yakaha o. Unya yakaha. Yaka kromha. Aya wo ya kwa shipo. Ai, me chama do fo nyina. Wo mo hwe Ghana. Wa wo hwe wanim. Ai wo hwe manim. So wo hwe me. Me se be chia wo. Sire kakra. Machine picture me chia wo. Sire. Unimu ho. Me se sire. 4 lines are open. I'm going to take a few calls and then I'm going to end the show and then call it a night. Yeah. Mama break kakra nafi yanko.
Hello, my name is Kevin Taylor, host of With All Due Respect and founder of Loud Silence Media. For the past several years, Loud Silence Media has thrived on the support of our viewers both home and abroad. Your dedication through views, shares, comments, and discussion on social media and Loud Silence TV has made us revolutionize news media in Ghana and enlightened our brothers and sisters both home and abroad. Now, we ask you, our cherished viewers, to take your support one step further through what we call the Loud Silence TV $1 donation. Yes, the Loud Silence TV $1 donation will help sustain Loud Silence TV's continuous production across the world. To donate from America, Europe, or Asia on PayPal, just search for @KTWADR, @KTWADR, which stands for Kevin Taylor with all due respect. This is our official PayPal account. The link will be shared on our social media pages and on loudsilencenews.com. For those who are wishing to donate from Ghana and the rest of Africa, a separate payment platform will be available soon. With your $1 donation, Loud Silence TV will continue to fight for the ordinary Ghanaian, expose corruption, and shine a light on the darkest corners of our communities. As we all know, we are all messengers, messengers without the Bible or Quran, messengers who are ready to speak truth to power. Let's keep Loud Silence TV alive.
Honorable Member for Tamale North, Honorable Suhini Alasa Saibu, to ask the Minister his first question.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity to ask the Minister of Finance which independent power producing companies have received payment from the government of Ghana for excess capacity charges and how much was paid to each company in the last 4 years. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Honorable Member from Tamale North, because these are very important issues of power for us as a country. Mr. Speaker, the underlisted independent producers have received payments for excess capacity charge for the period under review 2017 to 2020, totaling $937.5 million US. The breakdown is as follows: AXA $347.2 million, Car Power $359.00 million, and Cent Power $231.3 million. Thank you, sir. Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable supplementary question.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Minister's answer is in the form of a range, a period between or period under review 2017 to 2020. Will the Minister be kind enough to break it down to how much was paid for each year? How much was paid for each year? Thank you.
Honorable members, when I say if the minister is minded, then I'm looking at it that probably the question is being shifted. So if the minister is minded, he can answer the question. Other than that, so Minister, if you think you can.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. Honorable Member, thank you very much for the supplementary question. The amount, as I stated, from 2017 to 2020 totals $937.5 million US. Breakdown is as follows: AXA 2017 $35.7 million, 2018 $59.4 million, 2019 $136.8 million, 2020 $115.3 million, totaling $347.2. Car Power $65.3 million, 2017 $108.9 million, I beg your pardon?
Honorable Minister, may you please speak up a bit? Please, let's have order here so that we can hear it well.
For car power, 2017, 65.3 million. 2018, 108.9 million. 2019, 138 million. 2020, 46.8 million. Coming to 359 million for the period. Same power, 0 for 2017, 0 for 2018, 86.5 million 2019.
I can point out, Ube blessa, Jim Bonnie, I can Bonnie, Jim Unia Bonia, Ube blessa, yeah, Jim Bonnie, now Blen Unyamre. Bonnie Quadrim Bonnie, Utiviasi, or Ferriati Saudia, a bobo. I can Bonnie now, Ube blessa, Jim Bonnie, I can Bonnie, Jim Unia Bonia, Ube blessa, yeah.
1-200. Nana don't remember rating, sir.
It's difficult to rate him because on Yadi.
Oh! Nana don't Yadi.
The paraphrase I'll leave you with is, you can do all the lies and propaganda with the economy you like. The reality of the people's lives will expose you. The paraphrase I'll leave you with is, you can do all the lies and propaganda with the economy you like. The reality of the people's lives will expose you. The paraphrase I'll leave you with is,
all right. The people's life will expose you. But maybe a phone lines room. But you one call, be 2 calls, be okay. I ain't be a so Casabiana. But with my friend shortly. Na yedin komo. I'm going to enchi ankophobia man chiamu. Humu Rufai Kwebu Enoch Mehu. A Jimmy Phobi dear, my power moho. A Jimmy Phone Quastaphobi. My power more attention. But yet, may my attention and memo. Brofo Crown Tibi. Brofo Crown Tibi. Brofo Crown Tibi. Mabo. Why did say Mammy way? Moheno. Girl be was so. Why is a Mammy way?
Madam, oh, yeah, they.
Be a woman. Be a woman. Be a woman.
Okay.
Be a woman.
Okay.
Madam, oh, yeah, they. Be a woman.
Okay.
Kurasifo. So Menkasa. Captain.
Papa.
Yes, our boss.
I go.
Yeah.
My money is my power.
That's it.
It's for you na penu komoko so chill the ending. Auntie Monica. And they forgive. ASP. Obibia with your file and name. Rama 1. Papa. Kan Dapaah or lay the ground rules for their almost funny cool no person that fictitious cool no person it's trying to create the impression that to Ghana put into the judiciary is corrupt. It is just now America they did ABC because of judiciary. They're now he's trying to, set the stage for Sakuno Mopeto Moyeno. Gakupa didn't say, so national lose election 2024. On only the point is in Abeco jail. So what is quick to do, they say. And the ancient and create a dream to kind of put in. So as I bind the cremu nipa kweka that the judiciary in yet. Into say, did you say yes here? Let us say, ya cry can say judiciary in yet, but Kan Dapaah I do not know. Who's the national
operative see? Echo voter region prior to election. Echo intimidating voters, preventing them from going to register for election. Every mobile police in the between police mobile police for police in the train I got your mono. Audio never about this out is a can say. I almost have police for the national security operating in the Omoko voter region. A question animano. What Kan Dapaah? Yes. No, use all these killings, these dirty jobs. And then national security operatives. Cham Roberts Biane Ebiwum. And you know, go to Galamse or a 2 forest. No, that for night, you're no more. Some can say some women some prosecutor, I'm really secret until Oma come and what Oma to prosecute those guys. What are those guys? I got you more 2 forest. Kan Dapaah has no shame. Oh, and there's some dirty old man who call himself Professor Adai. I start thinking can say me this man comes to say corruption will but former President Mahama not banning the name can cry now corruption won't too much. Papa didn't know what saying. Like as a be a corrupter, then you Faforo, you work Transparency International. That be the corruption perception index. The CPI or the figures about the worst score of President Mahama. And not Danko Kufuor's best score of 43%. Then you come out to come and say, yeah, Nanado are corrupt, but not President Mahama are corrupt. On what grounds is he saying, President, making those allegations? Oh, the man has been fired from his post. And all criticizing about no person treat NDC room. You not be a subject of attack from these raccoons in the MPP. So, Biomo. And then Ranko Kufuor rent private jets. I can't afford you like cassette here. How about a cassette here? Again, no, I say, past president, I bet him say, past president, they rented jet. Professor Daho, say, President Kufuor rented private jet. And I say, Professor Mills rented private jet. And I say, President Mahama rented private jet. And then Kufuor is doing all this nonsense instead of him to speak truth to power. No, Papa Penny, I want 70 years. I say, who prepare Kosia will make no. You can't speak truth. You can't speak truth to power. Oh, say a friend say, oh, Nianana don't Kufuor do yeno. I say, Kuania, and he are not off like a take a fool. Wouldn't you say, Kufuor's on your side, Jimmy and Oyeno? Say Ghana, now see, Ghana for chair levy. Now they are sorry, no one says Ghana for Sika, now they are current private jet. Who to me can start some way, Nana Kufuor, who trip previous president, I mean, on train, previous president or rented jet. This dirty riffraffs near Momo, a friend say, Mike, your mom audience, no more can sound anyhow. Oh, it is a forum, me say. Abawi, and I don't go Kufuor do not Abawi. From Onu, Nina Bedi to the last Masinya in the government, they are all corrupt they are wicked, they are so useless. I don't know any right-thinking person or say me MPP me support to Saban me support to the Ecoso or Ghana. The Ecoso appeati explosive. How many months down the line and the mobile catcher say until May as an obi temporary strata crowd when CSC one move to me a roof as an uncle for Konya baby ada. Na disaster like Sierra Leone say na Akufo-Addo atam millions of dollars no they come on. Now one kasa won crop for look how you are treating them. And so disheartening.
All right. Fila.
Liba pasa fulu.
Yes, boss.
Liba to American to say.
Madam, your president on board them.
President, American president, we are one so a good Ghana president who bought them.
Ante Monica Minsa.
One says, Semi Casanam, the Aniplane Casa. You are pass a fury and coupon shiro, and Pedro and Yacasan two come my, the Biao son body, Mapane, my Ghana, and Conanim, Umpabona and Kawere, Umba, and Wabusia Funina, Mamincha Papa. Kevin Taylor, Namakan say, and Coupon Shirano, and Pedano, and Yanucasia, and Tunim Quamba, and Edebia one son bono, and kind of pressing near my Ghana, and Conan Pabo, and Canayere in Bana, Bussy and Four, and then do my Funina, Naminchami, MP, Alasido, Aruna, and Michama, and Morganaza, Mama Kush. Now, justice, Big Papa, Adebayo, Auntie Monica, and this Funina Kotoko, Micho, be an Funina. Share. One pay Professor, one pay chair, the ex-president, our warranty play. Free Kwame Nkrumah pencil, ever see Mahama pencil, apart from the now, one better president, warranty play. Well, more Muntina wants to show Akufo-Addo. More Muntina wants to show Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo no biao, where you need to say, yeah, you yet to my Ghana. But pass a photo. We see Yantia E-Levy 6.9. They said they are free 6.9, about 4.5 billion. Now fire Ghana year. And so now Kokrowe the second and William 14,000 euro, 14,000 pounds, in the $18,000. Ya pass E-Levy in the warranty player $18,000. Na Ghana 40 will come there. Yan Juma Egu. Your business is in your group. Ye try and touchy. Economy no say poto. Me ma me na wo didwa esu. Wo kotone ma ye nto. Nyamo bonu susuru an ekosoro. Ni bukobi ni momoni ni ntos wo di ba na asai. Anyaduwa na asai. Na wo mu buruka. Na ma penyi de efe sika ena obiem. Mpenifo no mu nkawoi. Mu jama akokura awa boni bra wiyewe. Wo sem nchirim bada ati inde ya japade nyina saforo Akufo-Addo de akosi awua ye japade nyina wo de akosi awua da chi nchirim ba ye sore a je japade ne se ba abatu se ye nanum japade amajaje amayeni ye fuwa wudi ase awua ye kokko wudi ase awua ye timba wudi ase awua ye damo wudi ase awua ye boxer wudi ase awua adan nenadu Excellent poor Mama Jaba, we see Mama Timothy, Mama Junigana, so excellent. So I will shoot Akosia. I'm a mobile in Saforo. I'm a mobile into the Sepa and Chilimba Soria, dear Dene Besore, about to say the Padia winner, Nenanum Area Jaye. Nothing. I could crow out 20 Eddie now Kosia was said Ghana Dachi. Mpeni fowe mu Professor Danmu wanu Professor Martinum Ghana yensa foi munsaruona yenya yensa na beguma yensa ni abaga yensa ni ye Ghana Professor Martinum nyina ye din Christian Council Peace Council omu nyina ye din obi ankahwe omaja akokonu na oye Ghana for de omu pe President Mama Tiswa no po adwuma enso na mu didi na tam na mu kasa etiatia mu Ghana for say mama enye e mu pe yansani abebu manu onu ani Akufo-Addo nyansani Akufo-Addo ba ye de ba bia de o manu tibia ekọ Jimmy for Cromford, and Robert for I do my national said, Omudi Ghana, 52.5 billion Ghana cedis or no account or much such as can almost minimum accounts are either 12.8 billion Ghana cedis ayira or much chair, either more adi, or we almost say ayira or moon baby afa. $2 billion from Amel from which $1 billion, $1 billion in MP before I teach the Yaria Sika. I had a bus from Ghana for $430 million. A World Bank Diama, March $330 million. I bet Ghana $400 million. What Bush less than 300 billion? What a Bush did in a million? Actually, the Finu Midi Ghana for so Jimmy Fuasi for Naya Ghana for your bread. Inde kuyania wodo mama pensioner ya alhamdulillah because mama pensioner fertilizer o my free suba ukota fertilizer kwa di akade mama jama unwa na ya 75 Ghana cedis inde kota fertilizer kika ko 500 Ghana cedis mimi ya kuyani ntimi kasa makuyafo na you decide na ba ku mama tusu na ba ku ya 6 cedis akufa do abanda you decide ba ku 60 cedis adaka ba ku na 1.7 de 600 Ghana cedis sikan keke na mama tusu kita 30 cedis 40 cedis 50 cedis abanya sikan de sisa ukita 1 million ansana wanya sikan. That is the state of the nation. I want more akokura we say manu na mpenufo no so my di fe no say what say manu. Anwa na eto anwa 170 cedis inde anwa 450 Ghana cedis emu bag kasenu na eto no 150 inde mu bag kasenu na 400 Ghana cedis bag kitwa no na eto no 90 inde 200 Ghana cedis beans na mama tishu ya to no aya dinipa 400 Ghana cedis inde 1200 Ghana cedis beans bag aburo na 90 cedis 100 cedis mama penso ubenya nda aburo ekika ko 600 Ghana cedis ye nde babi aburo ekika ko nu na konkonte sam na mama tisu 90 cedis 80 cedis nde konkonte sam na 600 Ghana cedis. That is the state of the nation. You are pastor for now. You're turn chini 60 pesos and then chini and 22 cities 50 pesos. Kasenunam 5 cities. That is the state of the nation. Yetim na milo keke na mama tisu. They turn 9 cities 7 cities 8 cities and then 28 Ghana cities. Milk and a ton 4 cities in the 13 cities. Butter bread and then 8 cities 6 cities 5 cities in the 15 cities. That is the state of the nation. I team. No dollar news and I 2 cities 80 pesos. In the dollar, and I'm saying in the dollar, and I'm equal cities. Fire cities you call Obijawachi. You have a photo. That's it. Yo, Mamika, when I'm in for. The petrol 14,050 pesos in the petrol and 50 cities. That is the state of the nation. Into the MPP form we are robbers, or we are crown for by no GDS are fuenu, Tempenu for Nina, Esro Muntiminka, Yamubidia, Yabeka 2024. I do or die. I'm vigilant in a Ghana for Yabeka boom. Every John Draman, Mamma, and this Labano, Petty African Cosmin the Aquadum, Yakasa, robbers, MPP for Uncosia for Martia, Yabeka, someone else of Fatabama, Babaka, Papa Saforo, Midasi, Nipa, Ojina Matilus, Wambra, so Midasi.
Auntie Monica.
Hello, machine gun. Good evening.
Good evening, let's say.
Yamenado. Mitio, family, Mitio, Tobiava, Walla, Nene, Busia, Mitio Captain, Mitia Cardoli, Mitia Major Poma, Mitia. Kevin, case in the bed. Kevin, Nankasan influence Shadan, you more. All Kevin, a pedder, all shredded, gun and busy. We're bullying him too much when you're a big dream. It is a what bring a board no one but out to us about voice out. You're supporting. She a dinner of friend, a Ghana for the whole world will be a friend. She issues some control the back out. And can be a mechanism, you're not a young enemy. You're not a young enemy. Mrs. telling your video in the meeting of the life, we share from end to end, from starting to end. The guy before video, guy before program, and also for the Sabat to Sabadabadi, a ya broken. Young day you need to moon, a ya pointing bear. What do you know, you Juma? Ne essay, as she Kevin, but the Kevin she share. Nana Kufad, Wabba, but Nana Kufad, why a lot of you says one of why I'm pro one article. Let's Wabba, bra. Ah, President Mahama, nobody president, no, what's a son, Arubana. What can someone the Butana and Wuchana, Mujin, you know, why do you need Jumema? Yeah, fight for Ghana. I want to fight for party. And I will fight for individual. Nothing then. Nothing on you then. Huh? Share my former way one. Bessia for when you sell a work one. Bessia for what power one. But in your people, why then Bessia for your fight? Now so, young fight. I don't win your fight, man. Ah, women, you're them. We are all women. Eh? On yet. I made the time be a mess in the radio, be a justice, Muhammad Ghana, be a NDC, but Muhammad Ghana. Ghana first before party. Let us all be honest with each other. I was about to know, so I will, and I walk and I will, and I will papa during the election. In Chabats, no one. I be country, country, no, don't know. The way you Captain Mahama. The country is say what into president no be yedinya into up to now investigation woman ya e ya bu people there she Kevin Awoba e ya bu pides na Akufo-Addo wa bobra me bi so da wa gbolo take yoursa never Joyce Ayi and Joyce Ayi is a fie na nsuanyila enchonka French hotel wo fa ni tinema niti hu chichi da chimfuteku a awo e de kokonte no onye nkatin kwan be magana fu yamba wa hyehyɛ. Since I just introduce uniform the teachers and share. I wouldn't quite say that you see can I don't know. But see, I feel like one of Brennan, Chapion far, or a kick from what the board do. I've been tired young one of you. Think I want the Dana Sikan worry, I know what this can you done. One for one first gun is to come from. What the gun is come for one, they won't know what the gun is come for some and I do. Because you're putting ginger was so what the titles are to one today, where you're evangelist or where you have the dose, where you have the day. One some Benji will be Ghana. Mamma Kan Dapaah, and one person there, Pastor, only hypocrite. It's a way with them a quality beyond 2024, 2025 on your 1 year. That's no one a mess and I'm called Savior, and I can Ghana, but to the Ghana, you do not call Kanema. Huh? Shall I now find the baby president in your how can that one person to take care of yourself, make it take care of Nana Akufo-Addo? Huh? It will have the out of the cabin and there back up and I had a gun of it. And I had to go on the young follow and day you follow Angela. Or young question summer pa. I am in Bessia, woman and I come together. I am Miss Shaman, if new program, Miss Shantina and the program. Oh, you know, me if you open the case of the way you to address the case now, not to be a new panel because when you know police were willing to new panel misbehavior. No, I for police. I don't say something. I mean, will be a wrong, that I'm a police in Chimuntu. I wonder what the SARS and what the prison, I mean, any pants on one. I am quite some pan or Kodoa Ghana. I'm a bella something. Nana Akufo-Addo wana aba Brenna Nana Akufo-Addo wabo Nana Akufo-Addo many president Mahama one na wabo bra na Nana Akufo-Addo ni the really value wape the president Mahama anu wampe na anu ye nyimpa e jimi for Ghana yami hu won mobile ten bia me the Bible so me the back case one Psalm 109 na 35 machine gun picture me that's it.
All right. Hello.
Yes. Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Good. But so I'm online.
Aye. Anna, David, you obsess our question.
Okay. But you say.
Anna, David, you obsess our question.
Sometimes a break me hand say me send ya won't make until I maybe sasa.
Okay. Cosway.
Yeah, that's it, baby. Make Monica and Obia Omuchi na Mionsha Obia Michia Casting everybody. Bro, and you me my message where if anything. YouTube, I make catch out so background here so fantastic. Though only Mudin into no name but it does anyway more ready, but I don't know say it's me. Yeah, bro, Nyakopo say young can cray. Da Kan Dapaah semia buy a can be baby nano. Near me, ya be a Ghana for almost diverted attention concerning your papa na come as if say. Why Bidiama by a MPP for strategy. For this man to come out boldly, I'll become your Kayeno. Not Omakotinassia planning. Because me come when I say Kan Dapaah cannot, he doesn't have the ball to come out on his own. So no one dream so or the bad become your Kayeno, Debbie. Na planning. Because so no that the nipe pan the kaya me come when I say anka ene Monday anka mo yine dada but a do baby as I say opportunity because these people are planning towards something and the kuna air planning because omo say Ghana no aji omo sem Didi also ba no be kan say enkofo bi person mu yeku entinenye yi e ya zan Ghana no oma brea o mine so they are pushing the youth say le be anaseti mamufo be ye bibi nanka eji buma na boni o medi nyina no na kese ni nyina akose under the carpet na say o mine say is war aba entino na say no ma for mu wedi no o ma tro ati o mine ma kwadi o musika so planning na near Kan Dapaah be kai no me see holding water ntino timamufo ye media for na omo praising in some way no just say me who say Ghana we have a long way to go but because Bishop Kan Dapaah in fact my heart goes for Kevitela because say Ojina Majimu I ask questions, say, look, this Kan Dapaah, is it not part of this government? So far, no, those guys they are part of Ono Kan Dapaah. They give those guys those weapons. Are we stupid? Kan Dapaah, they are those who give those weapons to those guys. And the same guys, from Ayawasu case how they plan it. I can give you from A to Z how they plan that thing. The even that morning, I can even give you the location to the house. And if I fall down one, he's in charge of a trainer, the chairman, those guys. And that Kenelopoku is under Kan Dapaah. Kenelopoku, he's not living in a Barasho. Kenelopoku was living with Kan Dapaah in the same roof for national security. So there's nowhere you can supply weapons to those guys. Kan Dapaah would say he doesn't have any idea about that. He is aware. So Kan Dapaah is the national security boss. Basically, then as a security boss, then what my found you pray many guys, many lives is gone. And this man is still sitting in that office. You're telling me, say, or two pipe brochure, Echo Faba, Echo Den Shoma, or Guinea, the boss, Magro, the Shra, the Tosha, Magro. Bisa Banu Peja, Obano Fenu, Peja Unai, Daniel Who, Pijama Bene Show. All those nonsense. So, yes, I am an engineer, Obey or no. Niama mututu amukoye no eno bi na Akufo-Addo oye. Akufo-Addo ye flight na e plane na already edi kono. Otu kwan a Johnson na Akufo-Addo okobo. Jamai apart from say yi Kobra Boni say Kwesi Boni o say Aja Boni o say ya Boni atami. Jamai Akufo-Addo ban otu kwan okobo Jamai. Akufo-Addo otu kwan eko we fan say France de what na hopen. Okuwo no ma our flashy cars I'm not going to drive girls different girls any the bush for no obia kita the same flashy car sport car Akufo-Addo dey na white the dey so dey red but my Gabi dey yellow the bush for no omo dey kita flashy cars flash Akufo-Addo no kata no okaka okwa go chi o guy o obaga na no be share local dress I share as if he's feeling for us okwa Johnson okobo so Kan Dapaah this say obey dey no watumi aka Akufo-Addo Johnson ori esika ebo because he's doing same and then Kan Dapaah any sa one who say judiciary is destroying the country once you are part of it. Yeah, of course, no, as a national security boss, you have to be here, Jementas own Adaka, no. Only Sadia, no, a threat to national security, near Amuya or court, no. Obi on that security, no, and can answer those judges, no, and kindness, some people go to say, Yamuya, no, I give Buma, a national security, and I better hear you. Did you do anything about it? The answer is no. And then what year, Sikana, a shake. When you see you must say your money, or money Japan, no, Muyakoji Sika. Yamuji and Suba, man, Musa, now the problem I keep on asking is say, why nobody is asking Akufo-Addo, Nini Crawford say, yeah, Japan, Muyakoji, our one, Sikana Muji, and so that money, so where is the money? Yeah, because you be dying, and not you die for that means you are taking something from that thing. So, I have never heard any of our media talking about it. Yeah, any money say, well, look, like one of my guys in the Kevin Taylor guys in the bank, we finished on for US. Before say Kevin Bebano, no last before Kevin. Look, I wish say Tataforo obe super to my but when I'm sure now obe try this guy and I was so happy because Ghanaian NDC for they will not do it. That is why we are where we are. A Juma Hama but when you start to me and your agenda. Yeah, to me, all exposing to say with the videos, with the pictures to show. Not gonna for you who say 5 year way now about your transform. I didn't a bread of Mahama Kosha, a bread of your hand over here, near our year, so say I'm putting those measures, I'll show what TV show. I'm not gonna put who I suppose about me. Say your wash, I so as a presidential candidate. Or no the manner, Yamana was transform, and none of us have repetition, and none of my yet. They are stopping now. So I'm very happy about what that guy is doing. To be Pamuchao, Muslim trust for my one Ghana media no, I'm Danny a Ampine. So as I said, see no evil. And it's your media, so far as yet, she Mukano, because we are, what would you have some idea? And so you still have to keep on working for Akufo-Addo to say with you on them. So almost Papa cry now, I'm say your bonnet because they have paid them. So one of my way am I? Yami on share, brother, on your case. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. I think this is the end of the show. Thank you very much. About 9 exactly. 9. I think it's 1 o'clock in Ghana. Madam Masi, na machiamo bio. So nyami shramo. Se mo beta echi. Pauline Bridget behu. Any vida pechi. Also sa ka wisdom senior. Also nyami shramo. Yeah, na koye me air conditions in the mommy. All right. Okay. Monica Segu Mensa. All right. Na misha munyana. No peja monko so na makase. Ai. May busy kakra this week yi. May busy pa. Bo adwuma bi ade a abu mi so bebre. Ai, enti no samo ehumi ochina ede kwa na kese busy na me ye no na se na no no. But anytime I make me kwan about online no, trust me, I'm going to come online. But I've not forgotten you. I'm with you and I'm there with you. Enti no ebia day in day out no. I may not come on with you know through the how do you call it the studio style. I may not do that till I finish what I'm doing. And you may be real or say to into nyama. It's a mesro, Momodia, Nafa Bible Tabachi, Namin to me, and yet dear me, you know. I never saba, never didn't come on. Ube who made him life. Oh, but I say, I could push out, pa, say be a member honor, but be phone, a member on. Na yabedi inkomo kakra na shortly na kameko nti eguso ayeye de ebe that's it na misha mo pa onye mo kase mpejam why misha mo pa all right so have a very blessed night. I love you guys too much. I now me bathing. I see you. Okay, Monalavia, I see you. Humu, I see you. I mean, let me trouble pa say mo betai chi mo pa my na mo subscribe it na mo share video no na enepa enam kwemu eba good things are coming. Let me trouble nyam kase. All right, have a good night, very good night.